Never considered anybody a threat when it came to rap beef. Been 3 years since I heard my mama say she loved me. When I talk to her now, I look to them clouds up above me. It's fucked up when the ones I love don't love me. Love them, love nobody, nigga, so don't judge me. This for those that counted me out. Yo wasn't good in math. Now when I see them same faces, I just look and laugh. Safe to say my past is what I'm looking past. Cause if I look like what I've been through, shit, I'll be looking back. Rolling, and they hating, they getting mad cause I finally made it. Mama, I'm rolling.
So, welcome back to the channel, Uncontrolled Substance TV. I'm your host, Joe Pro973, and I'm back with another VID. You heard? I got a very, very special guest with me today, man. I got my bro, Stress, man. What's up, bro?
What's goody, my boy? Man, you know I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely, I'm glad.
It was well overdue.
Well overdue, man. Either we were supposed to jump in the studio together and get a couple tracks in, or you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, that can still happen. That's not a problem.
I mean, that can still happen. I'm not necessarily the rapologist anymore, but I mean, I jump in the booth and do dirty a little bit if you need me to.
Listen, man, I'll put cuts and bruises on anybody that go in the booth with me.
Damn. Well,
but listen, it's you my brother, so I take it light on you.
Hey, man, I don't want nobody to take a light on me. But what I will do is I'll concede and I'll back on up and I'll let you have it.
But listen, bro, you definitely was somebody like inspiration high school wise. So I gotta pay homage to that. That's real.
I mean, I definitely appreciate that, man. I think they
listen.
Kinda,
Don't let this smile fool you. That boy was a savage in high school when it came to rapping. That boy was a savage.
I mean, and I still feel like I still can get down, but I'm just no longer into that. My passion is the camera, talking to people, and bringing light to people such as yourself throughout the state of New Jersey.
Appreciate that.
That's what's up. So
appreciate that.
We're going to get into you because you are a self-proclaimed triple threat. Let me pronounce that correctly.
Yeah. Excuse me. We need triple threat. Yeah, that's
so
me.
You are a triple threat, and we're going to get into that. But I would like to start with your very, very beginnings. And
okay.
Talk to me about your very earliest memories.
Man, listen, coming up on Norfolk Street, man, house full of family.
Okay.
My dad, my mother, my grandmother, both my sisters, my brother. And the house is always full of music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my mother, she could hold a tune. My dad was from deep in the South, guitar player / just a blues man himself. You feel me? My sisters, they all into the latest. Well, one sister, we call her the white sister because she was the Bon Jovi, Metallica.
Okay.
She listened to the shit.
So her palette was like...
Yeah, she listened to shit that was like off the grid. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was cool. Like, I don't mind that neither. You feel me? That's what make me who I am now.
Yeah.
Then my brother, he was the CD 101.9 jazz man, EPMD, Mr. LL Cool J himself.
What was that age range from him to you? Because it seemed like he was a little older.
I'm the baby of the bunch on both sides of my family. My dad's side and my mom's side.
Okay. So
my brother, recently we just spoke. His birthday just passed. My brother's birthday May 1st. So he's 50. He said, yo, 57?
Okay.
He said, nah, I don't believe this. So he's 57 and I'm 43. Okay. So he got me both. 14?
Yeah, 14 years.
So
the math is still good.
Yeah,
that boy. I was in high school a little while ago, but I'm still kind of sharp with the math.
Man, so. that boy still got it, man. But nah, so it's 14 years difference. But he always told my mother he wanted a little brother. So he got me into the cars, the trucks.
Okay.
The fashion look, the smell goods. Playing ball. You know what I'm saying? And then my love for music always carried over. From being the baby, I really didn't get to hang with nobody though.
Okay.
So it was just
because they was off on their own.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So they off on their own. So it's all right.
You in the house, so you.
So I'm on the porch. I'm on the porch. Yeah, I'm stuck on. I ain't fresh off the porch. I'm on the porch, stuck.
Yeah.
So me being a little sneaky ass as a kid, man, I took CDs, took tapes, and made dubs. put them back where they were supposed to be at. You know what I mean? And once I did that, I just started listening, and I caught the bug from there.
Yeah, and so I guess, with a family that has such, many people in there and, moms, dad, everybody, like, how was that coming up on Norfolk?
Bro, it was, I ain't going.
My man Q was from over that way. He actually, Q went to Tech as well, though, but he was probably, he might have left before you even got there.
Probably so.
His family and them, they owned People's Choice back in the day.
Oh, you talking, damn, I think I know who you're talking about.
He got kind of like the unibrow.
Yeah, kind of short.
Yeah. He was from over that way. But I didn't really have many people that was from over that way, but, that's my strong peoples right there.
Yeah, that was, what? It was probably like Bill or something. Like not Bill,
I
Buddy.
think it was his grandfather
Bud.
was the one that actually
Bud, yeah, Esco. We call him Esco. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's my man.
Actually, the first time when the Navy cabs was out back in the day, because he was getting a little bit of change.
Yeah.
He like, yo, what's up, JoJo? You know what I mean? I hopped in the cab with him. We went to the city. Got all of this smoke and everything. So shout out to bro. But
yeah.
So how was it coming
for
up
me,
in that area?
I could keep it 100. It was love. Like I moved because before moving to Norfolk, I originally lived down the neck in the Ironbound.
Okay.
So I came from the Guinea area, like the Guinea and Spanish area. Yeah. So it was like the blacks with the blacks, the Puerto Ricans with the Puerto Ricans, but some Puerto Ricans rocked with us.
Some rock with you, but for the most part, it's that kind of
it was like that. Yeah, it was that tension, but it was cool. Like moving from there to my grandmother's house on Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I liked the area. The area was dope. Like as a kid. It like you have vivid memories, but it'd be vast memories at the same time because everything goes so quick growing up. Yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of
like a wash together.
Yeah, it's almost just like a run-on episode of life, if you want to call it. And it was cool though. Like
interesting concept too.
Growing up, you know what I'm saying? Knowing, it's other kids different in different areas, or I could walk out here. Oh, it's a complex right here with people that look like me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then getting cool with the cool poppies, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that don't care about color or don't care about it because, like, let's keep it 1,000. Some of that is, hereditary to pass down, like, generationally, where Spanish people don't like us, you know what I mean? Yeah. But they look like us, you know what I'm saying?
But, that's another
subject.
That's another
but
part
that's
of it.
But that's what, growing up on Norfolk was like. It was just like I got welcomed into a whole new family.
More of us.
Yeah, it was more of us, and majority of the people I went to school with was from there. Okay. So it was like, all right, like I seen him in school. I seen him. I seen her. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. So it was cool. It was cool doing that. It was definitely cool.
And so, as you started to just develop those relationships with, people from the new neighborhood around Grandma Duke's way. Yeah. What was some of the things that you got into? Was you, playing sports at all or anything? Pop Warner? You was a big boy. Always had a little weight to you.
Always was fat, fun, flashy.
That's what I'm saying. They had you on that O-line or something?
Nah, listen, check
City Lions?
Bro, I used to play football inside of Norfolk Square. They got this big-ass grass field inside Norfolk Square. Okay. That was almost like our Pop Warner. Yeah. But then when you made the big leagues, you played with the grown-ups behind the church up there. You know what I'm saying? Right up the street from Norfolk Square.
Absolutely.
And if you wasn't nice in that, then you had to hoop on the crates and shoot garbage can basketball to get nice and take your game to Marcus Garvey.
Okay, so that's where the nice cast was at.
Yeah, so that's where you learn the trade, bro. Absolutely. Like you listen, come off the porch, you heard Biggie. Either got a wicked jump shot or you slinging crack rock. It's one of the two.
One of the two.
I learned how to have a jump shot at first. Yeah. You know what I mean? Other things followed later. Like, absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was cool.
But, it's all fun and games with that. But, as you was coming up, you know what I mean, you meeting people, you getting around. Yeah. Was you kind of like locked into that area, or was you kind of like
I kind of like
dip off and go other places?
I kind of was locked into the area at first because I'm like, I know it was so much to see.
Yeah.
As like a kid, it was so much to see because it's like, yo, I moved up to my grandmother's crib around like second grade. So my third grade year, I'm walking to school now instead of getting driven.
Okay.
You get what I'm
Got
saying?
a little bit more freedom.
Yeah,
so
so
you're
I'm
doing a
walking.
little
So
more.
now I'm like, oh, okay. They were like, oh, my friend so-and-so, he lives there. Or my friend Radimus, he lives up the hill. Or my friend Gilberto, he lives up the hill. And I got to stop here. And they keep going. So it's like, damn, I wonder what's up the hill. You know what I mean? I wonder what's over here. So it's like I started to see it more. You know what I'm saying? Started to play ball and street football, you know what I mean, with the kids I went to school with. And, you know, and just got in, like, I got into the regular kid stuff. Like, I ain't jump off the porch on no negative shit until, like, I got grown.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I really had a childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had both parents. I lost my pops in 5th grade.
Okay.
So I had my mother doing her best, working, busting her ass, doing what she had to do. So, you know, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, I had all I wanted. I had my sisters and my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I needed that role model after my pops passed, I got my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you said earlier, like, he was telling you what the smell goods
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Like, he put you on game.
He put me on. He put me on. No bullshit. I'll never forget this. I had an arrow. He gave me an arrow pastel, like I want to say like a low, like, you know, like how Polo had like the little polo shirts, but it was like the t-shirt material one, kind of lengthy.
Okay, yeah.
It was like a polo joint, like almost like the hockey jersey-ish look. It was an arrow
Absolutely.
pastel
Yeah.
one, some blue jeans, some Timbs. And he faded me up. He used to cut hair too. He gave me a Brooklyn.
So,
He gave me the Brooklyn.
yeah, he looked you out.
Yeah, and said, yo, listen, put this on. Never forgot, he gave me Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Bruh, I'm going everywhere thinking I'm the shit. Fahrenheit down. Same Arrow Pastel shirt on every weekend trying
They
back.
smelling bruh before he come in the room.
What?
He
They gonna notice me. Well, shout out to my brother Chris, man. Like him, like that was it, bro, though. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like that was my fun, like getting to go outside and throw that shit on early and enjoy life. Like I have really had a good childhood. Like I can't say, like I've had it, you know, I'll be lying to you if I say my childhood was picture perfect.
Yeah.
Like
We all go through things.
You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my dad, my mom shoot the fade like they never knew each other. You know what I'm saying? I watched my dad do some gruesome shit that I should have never seen as a kid.
Yeah.
Then I watched my mom do some shit I should have never seen as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I prevailed through that though, because like after it happened, it's like, yo, it didn't make me or break me. It just showed me the do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? So I learned off of that.
That's key, because I feel like in times, you know, dudes will be like, you know, they got a pops or they don't have a pops, and you learn from that either way.
Yeah.
Like if your pops was there, you know what I mean, and he holding it down, he going to work, he coming in, you know what I mean, he bringing the bacon, like that's your role model. But if you don't have a pops, it's like you learn from that too, because you know the things that you want that your so-called dad didn't provide.
That instills the motivation and drive in you. Yo, get up and go out and get it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like, but I would say this like a message to everybody, whoever don't have a father or their mother, regardless of whatever the situation is, mend that shit, because you only get one.
Yeah.
Just mend it, just so it could be some sort of like peace in your life. You may not recognize it right off the gate, but you're gonna recognize it later. Trust me.
Yo, that's a very powerful message, because a lot of times we run through life and we hold on to these grudges.
Yeah.
And that shit don't do nothing but weigh you down at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
like
was
it's
very-
no need to hold negative energy when, you get an understanding, you see why it happened, understand this is who they are, understand who you are, y'all come to a compromise and just let it rock.
Yeah, that's fire.
Respectfully.
That's fire right there. Respectfully.
Cause I don't have neither one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just lost mine. December will be 5 years ago. I just lost my mother. So it's like I lost my dad in 5th grade. So I went all through elementary without my dad, all through high school without my dad.
Yeah.
Then, just depending on my mother's the backbone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I get in my 20s, I get in my 30s. just to lose my mother like 5 years ago, like in 2020. So it was just like, I felt like the world went black with that.
And I know, you know, from a distance, you know, even if we don't see each other every day, or you may not be able to check in, you know, with your brothers and everything like that, you know, you see, that's a good thing with social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of keep you up to date.
Yeah,
with
definitely.
what's going on.
Yeah.
And I definitely know that hit you real hard.
Boy, like I'm glad that now, like no bullshit, I could talk about it.
Yeah.
If you'd have tried to get me to talk about it 2 years ago, respectfully, I'd have walked out of here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't I'd have just canceled Christmas and walked out.
Because it was so new and so
Yeah,
fresh and
yeah.
so
It's just
still
vivid.
dramatic.
Yeah, vivid.
Yeah.
Like and like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was never expected, and then the events that took place after that was just like so fucked up. Excuse my language, but it's just like, wow.
Yeah, so all of that led to making that experience that much more traumatic.
Yeah, like when my pops passed, I was in 5th grade, so that's what made me kind of like resonate like to the music. Like, I felt I had no voice. Like, people didn't understand how I felt. Like, in 5th grade, bro, I'm going to school seeing everybody with their parents, and I'm just going with one.
Yeah.
Or I'm walking to school by myself. That, as a kid, bro, that's traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, I feel sorry for kids like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always, like, the youth, I try to be just cool with them, because you never know if they need an ear or they don't got that pop figure or nothing at home. Like, I just try to be cool with them to help them out with that.
It's funny you said that, because, like, I try to go through day to day, and I may have not thought like this when I was much younger, but, you know, through age comes wisdom. It's supposed to be anyway.
Right.
But I try to go through day to day, and I don't really lash out as much, because I feel like you never know what a person is going through. Like, we all got shit that we going through out here, and just being nice to a person, like, we just don't even know how much and how far that can go with an individual.
That's top
when
5
you nice
facts.
to a person.
That's
Like,
top 5 facts. And something that gave me a reality check was, like, when my mom passed, all right, like, you know, I'm speeding up a little bit in life, but in 2020, my mother passed. 2021, I flew out to Atlanta.
okay.
Like, I've been down there before, but I just flew out there just because I needed to get away from Jersey for a second and reset. So I flew out. My niece met me down there. My nephew met me down there. So I get down there, and I was mentally gone. Like,
Done up.
I was on, like, just overdrive, bro, where just autopilot, like doing things off of natural instinct instead of just thinking about things.
Exactly.
So I get down there, and the Southern hospitality put me in a better place because of, like you said, about just being nice. You never know what somebody going through. So it's like, hey, sir, can we help you? How can I? Oh, you need a car? You need this? No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that for you. It's like, all right.
It kind of,
it suppressed what I needed it to
you know, like, as a northerner, like, I like going down south. At first, it's a little drawn at first, because it's like, man, you think when a person being nice to you up here, they got some type of ulterior motives or something.
Of course.
And so when you go down there and everybody is just, like you said, hey, how you doing? And they showing all
pearlies.
They showing the whole
as,
joint.
as my grandmother said, they showing all they snags.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Right.
And so it's a little, you be taken aback a little bit by it, but like you said, that energy, like,
that changed my whole demeanor.
Refreshing.
For that whole trip, that changed my whole demeanor. Like, I really kind of, like, pushed, like, my mother's death to the back, and I was just like, all right, I'm cool.
You was able to exhale.
Yeah, I was able to exhale for a few and enjoy the trip.
Yeah.
I was able to do that. That was it.
That was dope, yeah. And I know I'm going to stay right there for a little bit, because I know how much that she meant to you.
Oh, of course. That's my baby.
You even put out a whole project.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The first project I did was HMW. That was when she passed away. I put that out.
Okay.
Shout out to my homegirl Phoenix, who did the cover for me. Because I wanted it to be like I was looking at my watch and looking at her picture, and she got that shit to perfect.
She
bro.
captured everything.
Yo,
in
that's
her
my bro. Listen.
So she's up here. She's like a
No,
visual artist.
Phoenix she's in Carolina. She's actually a graphic artist. I mean, she does graphic design, and she's also a producer.
Okay.
A female producer.
So when you say producer, in what industry?
Like
though?
she makes beats.
Oh,
like
she make beats.
She get busy.
Oh, she top shelf with it.
She get busy. I rapped on a couple of her joints.
Okay. Yeah.
And shout out to her because she's a new mom. Shout out to her. She had another little baby girl. And she also was a female that supported me in making beats.
Okay.
She gave me my first couple of sounds that I needed to get going.
And so, because we all over the place, I do want to get into.
But
we
can get back into
but
that.
I do want to kind of speak to.
Come on, we can
that
talk.
That project, that first one that you put
Oh,
out.
about Mom Dukes?
Yeah, with moms. And I know it must have been real therapeutic for you.
I can't lie, I was on autopilot. I was like, no lie, I was drinking every day, smoking, and just say, I just want to rap. The liquor was like helping me bring my thoughts out because, you know, it just numbed me for the moment. Mm-hmm. So it was like I go to work, I come home, pop the Henny open, drink, write, freestyle a little bit. All right, that's it, let me record this.
Yeah.
All right, let me record this. And the last song is the dedication to her that my cousin Fabe produced for me. That was the only song I was sober on. You couldn't tell though, cause it's like when you master your craft, like you master it.
Yeah.
So it's like I was just regular. Like you would think, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
But I was regular to me.
Yeah.
Like when I go in the booth, it was like, all right, what happened? All right, let's go. And I was doing what I had to do.
Exactly.
Like, so I was alcoholic that whole album.
But that medication, a lot of us go through that though, bro. It's
it was a home remedy of medication, I could say. A home remedy that of trying to self-medicate myself and put myself to be numb towards the situation. But I could tell you this, like, right after that, cold turkey, no smoking,
no drinking. Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask you. What brought you out of that?
I guess life.
Yeah.
Life. Like, I put my time in, I put my pain in.
So did you kind of, like, realize you were spiraling and it was just like...
Yeah. I realized it. When people start saying I wasn't looking the same.
Yeah.
When people like, yo, your face is different, something different about you.
Yeah.
Like I lost weight. I was still big, but I lost weight and it wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Kinda
saying?
like that sick. Like,
yeah, like, yo, what's wrong with you? All right, then like my eyes started getting like yellowish. You know what I mean? Like and dark.
So, you know, a lot of times that be from the alcohol. When we're drinking, it affects your liver.
So like for that, I stopped, and you know, at the time I was talking to a female. She was like the rock for me and helped me like bounce back. Like I don't know, like I needed a watch or care or something, but she was like, "Yo, listen, now you don't need to do all that. It's all right. Like if you got to cry.
Yeah.
If you need to do this. If you talk about it. I'm gonna just shut up, talk." So it was like,
so she was that ear for you.
She was the ear. So I had an ear, and I really felt like somebody could listen to me.
But that's all people need.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of times it's just like, yo, they want to be heard. People feel
I'm letting you know this now. This is the first podcast that I openly talked about my mother. Openly and not have a problem. Yeah. Any other ones, they be like, yeah, so you know, talk about your mother, and they could see it in my face, like, no, don't ask no questions. Like, but this one, like, you know, like we go back, so it's like I don't feel like this is scripted. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, so, like.
And I appreciate you for being vulnerable.
Hey, bro, listen, bro, I'm me at the end of the day.
This is what I like to say, though. You know, this is art. You know, a lot of people get on these podcast mics and they say whatever, and it is what it is. But, you know, I kind of take it serious because this is something that we putting out into the universe.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's why it's like I can only be me, and for the people that rock with me and that really relate to me and know me, they're gonna back up everything I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So it's like ain't no loopholes in my story.
And I always feel like we have like an honor amongst ourselves to like try to bring out the best art, but to also show the positivity in something.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that's going through some of the same exact
Listen,
things that we go
man,
through. So
if you ever going through any situation like that, listen, let it out, because you're going to hold it in and spiral out. I'm going to let you know that now. That shit
they say in this day and age, you're going to crash out.
Yeah, right. You're going to fuck around and crash out.
You're going to let somebody trick you off the
like,
streets.
And I keep it 100. I keep it 100 with you. Like, people look at it like I'm stern on certain morals and things. Very stern. And like people, go to therapy. You need this, you need that. Listen, that's what to me what they want you to think. Like sometimes therapy
so you're
works.
Totally against therapy?
I'm not totally against it for certain things. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pay a person that don't know me to talk to you about me, about what I'm going through if you ain't go through it.
Yeah.
Like you got to see some sort of sense in what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying it period, and I'm just saying a prime example. If let's say we in this room right here, bro over there, you here, I'm here. Let's I don't know, situations hypothetically speaking. He got his parents, you got your parents. I don't got mine. Yeah. Why am I gonna pay him to talk to me about how to grieve or how to mourn or deal with something that he never went through it?
And so
I live off experience.
And that's true. LOX, you heard? But what I will say is, and that's what I kind of look at the internet as, like, it's always somebody who is not going to see things from your perspective,
right,
or your point of view,
right. Like my best friend is like that. Like she told me she thought I needed therapy, and then I showed her how I bounced back with no therapy.
This is what I'm saying though. So like on the internet, like let's just say it's somebody who political views is totally different from whatever you believe,
right?
And they saying, yo, this, that, and the third, and Trump, and rah, 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 and they saying whatever they saying.
Right.
But you believe, okay, the Democrats, and this, that, and the third, and woo, wah, wham. I don't feel like just because they a Trumper that we can't have a conversation or dialogue.
Right.
And that's where a lot of us, we tend to shut down, because if somebody don't think exactly the way you think,
right,
then they don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Now, granted, let me speak on the situation as far as like therapy wise. Yeah. I'm not against it, but I'm just not for it for me.
No, and I understand that, because like, I guess I would like for people to go and seek therapy. Yeah,
if they need it. I
guess I'm like a hypocrite, because I haven't even gone to therapy myself.
Yeah, you like, but at the end of the day, though, this is it's a touchy subject to some, but to some it's not. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, those be the different percentile where it's like, I got myself through it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like when you was a kid, you didn't know about no therapy.
Definitely did.
You get what I'm saying?
And our community didn't
they never practiced that. They never preached that to us. So it's like
now it's becoming more talked about.
Exactly. Now it's more open, wide range topic. You know what I'm saying? But when it was we come up at that age, it's like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm cool.
And so, like, I do want to say, because I do find it, like I said, it's a bit ironic that I advocate for those who to go talk to someone, but I've never done it myself.
Right.
But I feel like I would be open to that, and I actually want to go, because I feel like we all have things that we've been through, and like you said, I'm gonna figure this shit out myself. Like we all kind of, figure this shit out ourselves, but
right.
I feel like it's a situation where it can't hurt.
Yeah, it can't hurt. Yeah. It can't, and I don't see it as hurting me. But
and
it was
as far as the money, we all or not we all, but if you have a job and you have some sort of gainful employment, the first 4 or 5 sessions may be free with our insurance plan.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I get it and I understand it. It's just at the time, bro, of everything that happened, like I needed just to shut down to see who really understands me and who really rocked with me.
But everybody has their own way of dealing with things.
Yeah.
I would never sit here and push you and be like, yo, Stress, yo, T, man, motherfucker, go to therapy. Like, nah,
right.
Because we all have our own ways of dealing with things, but I just do feel like it serves a value in our community, because I know a lot of us are walking with trauma that they never let out, and they don't know how to let it out.
So now, to put like some sort of all of that in one bag, that's why I do music.
And that's your therapy. Message.
Right, like, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because, think about this. I lost my pops in 5th grade. I'm holding on. I got over losing my dad by the time I got to 11th grade. So it took me 6 years to get over that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn.
Then what happens? I lose my grandmother my senior year. So I just got over something from 92 in my, when I graduated 2000, so the 98, 99, I'm just getting over that.
Absolutely.
2000, my grandmother go.
And I know y'all had that.
Yeah, this is Big Mama. This who we stayed with.
Absolutely.
This the one who, Mom Dukes didn't want to give it. Grandma got me. Grandma got me.
Yo, G-Ma
definitely was the spoil her babies. That's what G-Ma did. That's what my grandmother did.
1,000.
You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. So then it's like, okay. So if you look at it, like 92, 93. 93, I want to say. 93 to 99. 2000, my grandmother. Then we go all the way 2020, my mother.
Yeah.
So I got 20 years, 20 plus with my mother going through that. But in the mix of that, I'm losing people though. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like I lost my cousin David, like on some street shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that was my right hand. That was like, that was the one who, keep your head braided. We gonna get these bitches. We doing this. We doing that. And you know what I mean?
That's what I feel like, not to cut you off, but it's like, it's death all around us.
Yeah. Because it's like, that's when I started to, I'm starting to drive. I'm getting to hang out with my cousins. My cousin getting to come chill with me. We got more of the freedom, the adulthood. Then boom, he's gone. I'm just like, and they found him dead on 10th Street by Strauss. When Auto Strauss or Arnold Strauss was there.
Yeah. That's it's the Family Dollar.
Yeah, that's the Family Dollar now. Yeah. In between that, the houses complex that's right there, in that parking lot.
Exactly.
Found him right there. Gunshot back his head. Like every time when I'm about to get up, I get up.
Yeah. It's like something happens. Yeah.
Something happened every time. That's why my name is Stress, bro.
Yo, I never even thought.
Cause I'm always stressing, bro. Like I always stress, and then secondly, it's like
I feel so dumb, y'all. Like,
like I go through
the
it.
bad name is Stress. Like
I go through it. I am stressed. Like that name was given to me, in Newark Tech, by one of my homies, Eladio Cosme. I never forget his name.
Okay,
they did graffiti and all that shit, and he was like, "Yo, you just look stressed out. Stress, that's your name. Stress.
Damn.
Stress." And we started drawing. I started drawing it, and it's been with me since high school. And it leads to, like, in my music, everybody stresses, but can't nobody say they don't.
Yeah.
They try not to.
And so with your raps, though, I do get that reality rap, the bravado. I don't necessarily get stress from your bars, though.
Yeah, because you
hide it, you mask it well. Yeah.
You always hide your pain with a smile, right?
The last project that you put out.
Dedicated to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my mother with the red bandana on.
Yeah. No, maybe it wasn't that one because that was 2025. So this one is the 2024 project.
2024? I got a lot.
I believe you started off the intro. It sounded like 3 Stacks.
Yeah, that was Just Let Me Rap.
Just Let Me Rap.
Yeah, that was the album I dedicated to my cousin John Mack.
Now that project was impressive, bro.
Thank
From
you.
the intro.
Thank you.
So, Ipkiss Stanley.
That's my fucking guy.
He contributed.
Yes,
with a track on there.
Yeah, the IBS.
And Swiss, if I'm not mistaken, Stan was he was doing it with Joey Crack back in the day too, right?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Yeah.
It was going Joey Crack. He just did when he just put that little joint up.
Yeah.
He had something to do with
Yeah, so Stan, he definitely
That's my guy.
It's like inner circle type of shit. I'm not really
Like, bro,
that
when I-
familiar with him myself as far as a personal relationship,
listen.
but my bro, like he contributed heavily to his project as well.
Next show you have, if you want me and my family, I'll bring them.
Yeah,
That's family.
He's really, really tight with the beats. I know his production. I know
Yes,
his sound.
Ipkiss
And this is from back in the day when he was
Ipkiss
doing
is
it with Crack. But
fire.
yeah, he definitely is a pillar, in the city. You know
Joe,
what I mean?
my
In the
man, that
community.
used to be Joe Dirt. That's my man.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Crack.
Yeah, Dirt's my man. I got a joint with him too.
Absolutely. And,
Unreleased.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody heard it
he
yet.
no longer up here. He down south.
Yeah,
at
I
the
know.
time,
Man,
but, I still reach out to him and everything.
When you hit him and ask him about me, he gonna be like, "That's my fucking guy."
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
like-
see, it's a small world.
Yeah,
how
like
things tie in.
Ipkiss put that in my hand. I said, "Yo, I need some joints for my project." He was like, "All right, well, send this over."
Okay. Because I heard it. I didn't know because I didn't read the credits, but I heard you when you was like, Ipkiss, thank you for this one. Like, I kind of heard the intro on
that, bro.
And that name is like one of a kind,
Bro,
especially
listen.
in this area. So
Listen, when that shit came on, though, bro, I'm in the
Yeah.
studio. I'm like,
and you floated on them joints. I'll give you that. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. I don't want to mess up the sound here.
Absolutely.
But yo, listen.
Yeah, I'll give you that, man. You floated on a lot of them joints. I even like the joint that you had, Passenger Princess.
Yeah, that came up. I made that right there on the spot and recorded it right there on the spot. That's my man Dame and my man Trip.
Exactly.
That was Trip out. That's my boy. That's my little bro. I love that boy.
Okay.
One of the nicest of this era.
So
I
it's
co-signed that.
like the song was smooth and it kind of caught me off guard.
That's why, because it was supposed to be like that. Like it was for to have. If you listen to all the bravados on there, me, then my man Damian Blunt. Shout out to my brother Damian Blunt. I love you, boy. I gotta come holler at you.
Yeah, I definitely saw his name.
Yeah,
in the credits
that's
as well.
my boy.
Yeah.
He got the he's straight from Newark, but he sounds like he a West Coast artist.
Okay, yeah,
And Trip got that Trader Truth presence to me.
absolutely.
So when you hear him, he sound like he chopped and screwed, but
Yeah, I can hear it.
that's his voice.
That's his voice, yeah.
Naturally, no effects, nothing.
Yeah, but all three of y'all floated on them joints.
Yeah, and we was trying to do some joints together. Trip was like, "Yo, I got the hook, bro." I said, "What?" He said, "Press record. I got the hook."
Yeah. Oh, so it was like
We was just sitting
right
here.
there. Woo,
Yeah,
wild,
like I made the beat, and my man Dane was like, "Damn, girl, you got fitting right. You got the time, same time, make a man want to change his life."
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So I'm like,
yeah.
Trip got the hook. I said, "All right, lay the hook. Dame, lay your verse second. I'm gonna lay my verse," and we did it right there.
And what I'm gonna say is the whole project was cohesive.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that just because you're sitting here.
Nah, bro. Listen,
I feel like
ain't no sugarcoating
it's
with
a
us.
lot of people, from the hood that they got these projects, and it's like kind of like one trick pony. Like
Yeah.
it's like you either got bars, you got an ill murder verse, and you about to give me 74 of them shits on your album and shit. You know what I mean? And I love some good talking shit. Rap. You know, I love all that shit.
But
like,
that's why
when you
I
can
put
switch
that.
it up,
That's why I put that Andre 3000 skit in front. He was like, you know what I mean? Like
But
I
it's
could,
tied into
yeah, like I
everything.
could rap, but I'm from where it had to make sense. Like
I'm gonna give you some substance. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk that fly shit, but I'm gonna give you some
like
shit.
I'm
that's
gonna put you,
substance.
I'm gonna take you on the trip. Like I got to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So if you look at it, I took you from just barring down on IBS, then I took you with me talking to Shorty in the car.
Yeah.
We're
And
Passion the
so-
Princess, like back to back.
But I'm gonna get to it was another joint. So the Derek Coleman joint,
I know some corny rappers that want to move like me.
and you had a lot of quotables in that, dog. And I just feel like
I
number
appreciate
one,
it.
I'm a New Jersey Nets fan. Like
Yeah.
Derek Coleman, Syracuse back in the day. Like
4-4,
like,
man.
I watched the ball. Like you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
listen, that's what it is. That's the era.
and so I was appreciative of that. Because
Damn.
some of that is lost, being as
That-
though we
that
don't
mean-
went to Brooklyn. The Nets is in Brooklyn
that-
now.
that
But
mean a lot
I'm
to
a New
me.
Jersey Nets fan. I'm still a Brooklyn
That
fan.
mean a lot to me because it's like I like, and with me naming it that, I didn't know that it'll make, you know, sports fans feel that way. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just liked it because, you know, he bullied Shaq and showed Shaq, yo, listen, get your shit right.
Yeah.
And
but he was that guy. He was always
Yeah,
projected
Derek
to,
Coleman was
to
hard.
have a crazier career
Than what he had.
But, you know, it just hit home to me because
Like, that's what made me do it, because it was like I personified him lyrically.
and you did.
Like
that's
I
what
bullied,
I was saying.
I
Like,
bullied that shit.
that could have actually been the intro, although the intro was hard too. Like it
Right.
was going crazy, but like that Derek Coleman joint, man, peace. Like that shit was like
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo,
it was
bro.
wavy.
Listen, I got ones coming out. Like, it should. I was going to record it today, but you know, I got the phone call. You know what I mean? I had to pop up here, and I'm popped up here, but I'm gonna have it recorded tomorrow. Got one named Tom Morant, not Ja.
So that's the father.
Tom Morant.
Tom
That's
Morant.
that's me. Tom Morant. In the booth.
Play on words.
In the booth, shit get grizzly. Just bear witness.
Ooh,
Just trust me. Yeah, I'm with it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm one of the witty ones from the state, from the city, man.
But that's what it's all about. And you know, we was having this conversation earlier off camera about, you know, lyricism and people having different styles and being from other places. I can appreciate those other area styles, you know, the South or, you know, the Midwest, even California, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can appreciate those, but it's something like a person from Jersey, from Newark, that sound like a Jersey or Newark dude. Like,
Yeah, and I try to take pride into sounding like one of them.
and you do, but
A lot of
so
people.
many of us nowadays are trying to sound like, now I wouldn't even say trying to sound like, but you won't know if this guy is from Avon or Atlanta. Like,
Yeah, they
where you from, my man?
They emulate the hell out of the South. I understand it, but me, you'll never catch me doing it.
And
And if I get on a trap beat, I talk on a trap beat.
but I also want to reiterate the fact that I don't hate that, but I do appreciate when a joker sound like we went to school, brother. We don't talk like that. Like, so when you talk like me and you sound like me and you got that oomph and that emphasis like how I do, bro, I appreciate that. Like, you know,
Hey, man, listen, that's all you're going to get from me.
that's what's up.
That's all you're going to get from me. Like,
That's what's up.
when you hear, like, I did a song with somebody from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They thought I lived down there.
Yeah.
But until they heard me say certain stuff, like certain things.
But that's the creativity of it. That's why I said I'm not one of these strict, rigid cats that just won't be like, oh no, he's Moneybag Yo, and he's nah, bro. Like I rock with him. Like
Yeah, like
you see what I'm saying?
me, I don't have I have monikers, but it ain't no southern
and that's what I'm
imitation in
saying.
that.
But
yeah.
I do also appreciate
Yeah.
if you can jump in that bag.
Yeah.
But it's like double dutch. Jump in that bag, then jump out, bro.
You
Jump
know,
out,
you
like,
know, you know who's somebody like that I look up to?
who that?
Saha the Prince.
Oh yeah,
Saha got bars, and he from the South.
he's from down there, but
Yeah,
you wouldn't know
Exact, but only thing you could tell is the accent.
his accent. Yeah, he put like he's kind of like lyrical miracle, and he structured his shit and put it together well.
That's one of the ones, and I try to.
What was that last project? No Dope on Sundays.
Yeah.
I actually,
And the story of EGOT and all,
yeah,
Mr. EGOT.
I actually, I rock with bro heavy,
Bro,
yeah,
when he said he got some riders that'll throw you in the lake you like Asalama. Bro, that was it right there for me.
Yeah, he definitely got wordplay. He wrote a lot of Kanye's.
Oh
biggest joints or whatever.
I got a project coming out that a lot of people looking for. Like I'll be in my head when I name shit, but it come out
How do
though.
you stay so active?
It's
Like
in me.
it's like you unrelentless because
It's in me.
we're gonna go back to the triple threat aspect of it because you got the rapping
Right.
and you got the production.
Right.
So
I like me.
and writing.
Yeah.
But what
They were gonna
is
call
your
me-
overall more so passion? What do you like? What do you
I enjoy it
love
all.
more?
I enjoy it all, bro. It's
So
all.
you can't
I can't put one before the other. Like it's like I got a passion and a competitiveness in everything.
Yeah.
It's like if you say, "Yo, let's do a song." All right, boom. Now I got to turn into rapper mode. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Then you be like, "Yo, I need a beat." Like, all right, turn to producer mode. Yeah. All right, he ain't never rap on nothing like this.
And
You know what I
see,
mean? Then it's like
I think
I
that's
can
where
record my shit too. So it's like,
I feel like that's where I hold the accountability for myself. Because when I was rapping and I feel like I could have been out there, but I never took the time or maybe I was never disciplined enough to learn how to make a beat.
right.
Like learn how to get on Pro Tools. Learn how to
Bro.
mix the joint.
Yeah, like
so
that. And then
I
whatever you
learned
don't.
from that though.
That's how I did. I learned, like my man Sudan showed me. Look, this how you record. You know how you sound. You want your doubles, your whatever. This how you record. This how you do that. Just keep getting it till you get your sound. Once you got your sound, now this is what you use to turn your vocals up. This is what you use to add this on your vocals.
But I feel like
Like,
if you serious about something, you should learn every
Yeah.
aspect about it.
Yeah, like,
that's why
and
with this podcast,
that's why I got-
ain't wait for nobody to come in here and set the camera up or adjust the levels
like
on
that's
the mic.
that's
Like,
why I cut the middleman, bro, at
I'm
all
locked
times.
in.
I cut
And
the
I feel like
middleman.
to be successful at something, you should learn every aspect of the business that you're trying to jump into.
Like before, when I was doing it, you know, fresh, wet behind the ears and the music shit. You know, it was beat tapes.
Yeah.
But CDs shit still having the exact same beats, just different order. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it 100. You remember those days?
Yeah.
Like so, I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like I got tired of spending my last $15, $20 on CDs.
Yep.
And I could hold all 3 CDs together, and it's the same one. It's just 5 maybe added on this one that this one ain't got. This one got the same order. This one got this beat, or this the loop version of this. Like,
Or you go downtown, or what was it, Mad City? What was the spot on Springfield Avenue that had the
I don't know, Dollar City.
Dollar City? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I call it Mad City.
It's the same shit.
But so
Yeah.
what I will say is going to those spots when I was in my rapping era, it would maybe like a song that you wanted. It was that one song that you wanted on that CD.
Yeah.
Like, and we was going to go cook something up. But you, on the other hand, you're able to sit here and hear a melody in your head, and you said you don't even rap to the beat first. So you'll compose your music first, and then you going in the lab,
And then
you
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like once I make a beat, I sit there and it's kind of like fashion. Like I alter the verse to the beat. I'll take a word out here, or I'll take these lines out here.
Yeah.
I'll say these same 2 lines twice just so it give it more emphasis.
Absolutely.
Or more catchy.
Yeah.
And it sound right.
But that is, I mean, that must be I'm trying to think of some feelings that you could get in the world that would be better than that. Like I can't really think of many. Like
no, you know,
composing your song and then making your beat and then
recording it,
like what could like as
It's
a
like-
creator, what
it's-
could feel better than that?
bro. It's like looking at not on the IRS. That's the feeling right there. Like not on the IRS. Like when you
Absolutely.
file a return, that shit say 28.
It's
you,
green.
You
we
like
getting something back.
you like I got 28 to the face. That's me. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it's like getting that good refund and not owing nothing.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like you being a triple threat, the self-proclaimed
Yeah.
triple threat, man, that shit. is
Well
dope.
known threat at that. Well known threat.
And speaking of well-known, so you've produced for some, well-known people
Yeah.
out here.
Yes, sir.
And so, can you speak to some of the people that you have done production for throughout, the city and beyond?
I've produced for Do It All.
Do it all.
Mr. Dupre Kelly, you know what I mean? That's my guy. He had a project named Alma that he did about his late grandmother and let it out on her birthday, I think, is the birthday of hip hop. If I'm not mistaken. I know I've been around a lot for it, but I've been so much stuff, so I might misconstrue something. But they dropped it on that day. Him and his cousin Fatima, shout out to her. Songstress, singer, she can sing her ass off.
Yeah.
And, I produced for him. I produced for Drift.
Yeah, Drift is the man. We actually had Drift on. Shout out to Drift because he just got engaged.
Yeah, congrats to the Brody for that.
Congrats to him for that, definitely. But we had him on. He was one of our first interviews here on Uncontrolled Substance.
Yeah, I produced his project, What My Soul Sound Like, and got the feature on it.
Okay.
Who else? I got one in the making now with one of Prodigy's proteges, Flea Lord.
Okay.
I got something. Me and him got something working. I sent
Talking
him
about
some-
Prodigy from Mobb Deep?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
sent
my
him
guy,
one. I sent him a joint, and he like, yeah, I got that on the tuck. Of course, I sent some beats to my cuz Arsenal.
Okay.
I'm working with the battle rapper Cortez.
Okay, Cortez, yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff with Railroad Gutter from might know him from the Bar Talk podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's my boy Railroad G from Grafton. It's my gang. I got some shit for NJ Threat. I produced for Big Stomp.
Damn.
I got
You got
bro,
points out here.
bro, it's the Kara B. I did an R&B song.
Okay.
Rambro, Bex God from over there with Sunset.
Okay, yeah,
Ran with the Cam. I got some
And
shit for him too. I did shit with him too.
I used to see him a lot. He haven't been popping up in my feed as much lately. But
Yeah, that's my
I know
my
he
bro.
had that one video over there. It was on
Miller-
Bloomfield Avenue.
It was I know a joint what was he did that shit that Young and May did.
Exactly.
Did it over them.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, bruh be spitting, man. Bruh be
Bro,
spitting.
listen,
I haven't been seeing him in my feed.
That's my fam. Like I sit there and watched him record,
Okay.
and not too many people get to say that.
So, but what is it about him? Is it
Bro,
like his work ethic?
his
or like
work,
what,
his work ethic, and how he just goes about it, bro. Like here, start up there, here. All right, self-record yourself. Hit it. So. Play it back. So. Like damn near whole 16, no writing.
Oh,
Like, I
so
watched bro do this,
he's
bro,
working
nice.
it out in his brain.
And Threat is the same way. Like NJ Threat, like say, yo, what you think about this? And you be like, what's up? I said, and here, wait. Yeah, the last part gonna be like, nah, like niggas spitting full-fledged verses to me.
Damn.
Like, I don't see him writing fire. But
Yeah,
I
and
got
that
some
takes
production
a special
credits.
kind of talent to be able to do that.
I'm kind of nice with it. I can give you a good 8.
Yeah.
And after that, it was like, hit the pause. Let me just walk around for
Exactly. Yeah.
Word
yeah.
up.
Because even in my process, when we used to be going to the studio, like we would get busy, like we would sit with things for a while though, and we would go to the studio, and we would do probably like 3-4 songs at a time. And
That's
then
the best. That was my favorite.
that was kind of like the way that we went. My partner Taj Mahal, shout out Mahal. We never really went and did stuff on the spot unless it was like a posse cut with somebody else. We may have had like a special guest or something.
Right.
Then it was like, all right, we gonna do. But for the most part, we like to sit with stuff and then come to the studio and bomb out because you
Like,
know we kind of developed that mind state of time is money.
My thing is time is money is the same. Like, I get it. But what I'm used to doing, like, no lie, I can come like right now, you say, yo, we going to the studio. I'm like, all right. I won't write the verse until I probably get there. Or I'll write something on the way to the studio.
But I respect that too because I oftentimes feel like when you right there in the spot and you getting that emotion
But check me.
of the beat.
But check me. You would think I'm being like Sadiddy.
Yeah.
Because I walk in, that's the beat we rocking on, and I'll leave back out.
Yeah. Also, like you said,
Because
you
I
don't
hear
like
it.
to write with the
Like,
beat,
I
but
hear it. Like, it's in my head now.
You got it because
Yeah, it's in my head now. It's like I
you
recorded
have the
it.
musical ear,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
like I
could kind of like,
Yeah. So I record, like, I basically, like, hear the shit in my head.
yeah,
I replay it over and I'm like, okay, and I walk outside. Or I walk off somewhere else.
yeah.
And I come back and be like, all right, where I'm coming in at? Right here after this. I bet. And I, boom, from right there.
So you had a laundry list of people that you collaborated with
Yeah.
from a production standpoint.
Uh-huh.
Give me a person that you got into the booth with and you felt like, damn, it's a long day for me.
It's only 2.
Who are those 2 people?
Big Stomp and Mike Moolah.
Big Stomp and Mike Moolah. So those are the 2 people that was like,
And yeah, those like, it's like whenever they get in the booth, they leave Earth.
yeah.
And it's like right when you think you got it, like, yeah, I got him. They say some shit, you were like, God, man.
It's like they turned it up
Fuck.
like 34 more notches.
Yeah, like, me and Moolah, we got this joint with Trip Out, right?
Okay.
And like when I started off, I nailed it. I said, I got it. Then Moolah come in. He's like, why you watching me? Why you copy me? He said, I do the Rocky thing. I run up steps and pump up flex. So I said, God damn it, man. Why you think of that? You know what I mean? And then Stomp hit me with the, you soft as titties boys, and I come up off them 2 chains. Then the nigga,
Soft as titties, boy. Now come up
off
of
them
them
2 chains. Then he said, he's like, whenever Stomp spitting, I could turn the nicest nigga in the booth to Scott Pippen. I said,
Damn.
yep. I said, yeah.
So he just
Because
turned
I
him
thought
into
I
a
had
sidekick.
it. Like, I thought I had it because I went before him.
Yeah. In
And-
both instances.
In both instances. And those are my brothers. I love the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Like, I give a rib for one of them.
Yeah.
Like, they leave Earth. Those the only 2 people I have wrecked with, like, on joints. And I'd be like, yeah. And because they'll call me and be like, yo, you caught this line. And they'll let me know, like, yeah, bro, I got one. Like, Stomp called me about a line I said on one of my joints when I said, you ain't seen Magic on the mic since the 91 finals. Like, Stomp said,
Damn.
you ain't seen Magic on the mic since the 91 finals? He said, yo, how the fuck? I'm mad I ain't say that. So when I get the big homie to say that, I'll say, yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
And that's dope though. I do feel like that's still sharp and still.
Yeah,
And
I love
feel
that.
like when you have that, not competition, but
that friendly competition.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you have
friendly
that friendly
competition is dope.
competition, it's gonna help to elevate you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, that's what
it's
me
dope.
and Mahal used to do all of the time. It would
That's
be
why, like,
man, I'm gonna get you on this. Like, I'm trying to chop your head off, bro. Like,
bro, like that's what I felt about getting in the cipher with y'all in high school. I felt like y'all didn't think like I did.
yeah,
And I'm just like, okay, I hear these niggas rapping, okay.
yeah.
So then the main target was a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
He was the first target to me, cause he was and so I'm like, I'm about to
That
kill this
voice.
Rican.
It's always somebody with
Yeah,
that voice.
yeah. I'm like, I'm about to kill Rico Suave right here. Watch this. And then we rapping and I'm like, everybody then the cipher dispersed. It's like,
Exactly. One thing that I kind of regret when Drew Hill they had came to the school. I think that could have been your freshman year.
yeah, probably my freshman year.
Probably your freshman, because you two behind me.
Yeah, cause I came in. Actually, they came in when I should have been a freshman.
Okay.
Cause I came in sophomore.
Okay. Got it.
Sophomore year.
Yeah, but they kind of had like they performed for us in the gymnasium. This was before Tech got their own.
Yeah,
gym.
they
It
was at
Essex
Essex County.
College. I mean, yeah, Essex County for the for the gym.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Drew Hill came there, and they called people down and was like, "Yo, what's up? Let me hear what you got." And yeah, I just stayed back and shit. I ain't even go spit and shit.
Bro.
That's one thing that I kind of always regretted.
My-
Like,
one
why
of
the
my-
fuck did? It's not like they was gonna give me a record deal right then and there.
Right,
But
right.
it was my opportunity just to like
I felt
get
like
in front of that many
I
people.
felt like music was like that with me. Like I had a shot before. I had a shot before. Redman used to kick it with my sister.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about what the album Redman. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like first album Redman.
Yeah.
Big Scully, Tissue in the Nose,
Okay.
Single Soul
Yeah.
Redman. Like
yeah.
he was kicking my sister and he used to call the house all the time.
Shout out to the doc.
Shout out to Doc. So I'm like, damn, I should rap while he on the phone. I should just pick up the phone and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never did it.
Never did it.
Fast forward, my man, I meet one of my homies, great friend of mine, Kenny. His brother named Bubby, lived on 15th Street in East Orange.
Yeah.
Bubby's the manager of the Naughty by Nature store.
Okay.
Walk in to my man Kenny house, KG, Vinny, Tretch, Bubby,
Everybody
Ryan
right there.
Rascals. I'm like, nah, I don't rap. You know what I mean?
But you know what,
but it's
though?
like opportunities just presenting themselves.
Absolutely. But I feel like in this day and era, you are, I would say, kind of like a one of one, in the sense that you do all your own shit, so you own all your own shit. So you're not even looking for the typical deal. If you can just be consistent, grow your fan base.
Give me a distribution deal.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
fine.
Absolutely. And, that's kind of why we started this here, because we wanted to shine a light on people from New Jersey, such as yourself.
Thank you, brother. I
I've been
appreciate the
watching
opportunity.
you from afar. You know what I mean? And you've been doing your thing. I've been seeing the freestyles. That one joint that you did, you had the video for it with the mic hanging down.
Oh yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite song. It's one of my favorite songs.
I've been watching you, bro. So I actually like what you're doing. And I
Thank
feel
you.
like everybody should get a chance to see and tap into what you're doing.
Yeah, man. Listen, if y'all need to, man, listen. Tyree Stress Williams on Facebook. I'm Stress, not I-A-M. I am STRESS 973 on Instagram. Stress973 on TikTok. Stress973 on Twitter. Oh, excuse me, X. Just tap in, bro. Like I put up beats. I put up funny little jokes in my stories, but then I start rapping. Like it be days I be like, yeah, I feel like rapping.
That's
I rap.
another thing too, because you kind of got your In the Car series.
Yeah, like
Or in
or
the
at
truck,
work.
in the
Yeah,
work
right
truck.
at work. Yeah, like the wave hit me. I'll play the beat and go over some. Like I don't care if it's an old verse or not. You may not heard it before.
May not have
Or
heard it.
or
And that's
may-
what my partner say, because we got so many things, and he like, bro, the world hasn't heard that. And
Yeah.
I just feel like, even though I'm not rapping and I may not be as sharp as I possibly was then, I feel like my mind is just so much different now. So when I hear that stuff, it may be technically sound, but my mind, my thought process is in a different place.
Like the old me to the new me, I'm eons above what I used to be.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's the growth
yeah,
of
definitely.
life.
Like, bro, and especially like I trip everybody out when I say this. Like, I know, bro, and you probably gonna look at me crazy. My favorite rapper is Mace, and I don't
Nah,
rap shit like him.
I can see why.
But I don't
can see
rap
why.
shit like him. I don't emulate nothing like him.
Yeah.
Like the only time where I emulated some shit like that with him was when I was on Drift album.
Okay.
When the verse said, I used to be innocent, laying in my grandma bed. Now I'm in the street to charge the same color as a hammerhead. Jamaican chick, oxtails with banana bread. After she rolled me a spliff, gave me some slamming head. You disrespect me, I don't take shit cool. That big tool. Shoulda flip your whip like a pit move. Now get rude and see what the fifth do. Then I shake my in your bitch face. I'm Rick Rude. Fuck bitches get money, that's my whole move. I shop every day of the week, bitch. I'm fresher than Whole Foods. You not nice with the grams, you don't make no snow move. You not good at cooking it like white folks with soul food. Like that was the like when you hear
And
Mace.
he's only 16.
You feel me? Like that was my like closest thing to Mace.
Yeah.
But then you hear Derek Coleman. I know some corny rappers that want to move like me. You too feisty. You know what I mean? Everything you want to do like me.
Yeah.
But you turn bitch, you see niggas with poo shiesties. Let's face it, nothing you could do like me. Saint Row Mulan Trip, name another crew like me. Like I start talking crazy, like
Exactly.
you know what I mean? But it's different.
That's the versatility though that I've come to, like from your bars and what you're doing out here. I definitely feel like just keep doing it, man.
I got to.
You know what I mean?
That's therapy.
So many of us, we have a craft and we may fall back from that craft.
Yeah.
And God don't like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we all have something. We all have a purpose. And I feel like whether you getting money off of it now, do what you love. The money will come. But just do what you love and do it consistently.
If it's a passion, bro, just rock out.
Rock out, man.
Rock out. Like, listen, nobody says you got to get paid off your passion. Like, we don't owe you nothing for your passion. Just live out your passion. That's how you got to be. Like, live your passion out. Do what you got to do. It's nice to get paid off of your talents, off of your thoughts and your drive for what you have. But nobody owe you nothing. If that, like, just keep the passion. That's going to pay you in itself.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Just keep going.
Yeah, man. That's dope. That's really, really dope. Is there anything that you feel like we may have missed throughout this time of speaking? Anything that you wanted to get off your chest? Anything that you felt like, damn, he ain't asked me that? Or anything you would like to highlight?
I feel like, bro, this is overall a vibe. Like, I'm open to any question, and I don't feel like I'm looking for you to ask me something.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's like I'm just looking forward to having a good conversation with a fellow comrade. You feel me? Like, I don't really look at it as, all right, well, I know he's going to ask me this, or he's going to ask me, what do I think about this?
Yeah.
Well, nah,
I
don't like
I do want, the clips, but I don't really try to push for no salacious shit anyway. Like, that's just not me. You know what I mean?
And just to give you one take on something you didn't ask, I don't give a fuck about Drake nor Kendrick. Don't give a fuck about that. They not like us.
There you have it. He don't give a fuck about Drake nor Kendrick.
Like, to me, might delete this later. J. Cole album, fire.
I rocks with Cole. Now
that album was fire.
Okay. So I'll be honest. So I probably ran this course with the stuff that I probably wanted to ask you, professionally and personally. But you do bring up a very good point about the Drake and the Kendrick. So there are 5, quick hits rap things that I would like to ask you real quick.
Let's go.
And so, J. Cole, how do you feel about him bowing out of the battle?
Soft move.
Soft move. Yeah, I didn't respect it.
I won't throw a stone and hide my hand.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this you. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
That's
feel
it.
like
It's fuck them. Like
you
whatever
gotta
the,
have the conviction
whatever
of your
the
words.
whatever the machine gonna come with it, they gonna come with it. But at the end of the day, you're your own entity.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting into.
But this is something that I felt like I had all of these microphones and all of these cameras. I never heard anybody say this. Do you feel like somebody from Dot's camp reached out to Cole on some, this ain't for you, bro? Like,
no, I don't
fall the fuck back.
That I won't say. I'll say no. Because, like, bro, think about this. They all been jabbing each other for years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Drake is the most subliminal disser in the world, bro.
Absolutely. He gonna throw shots.
He throws shots all the time, bro.
And turn around like you see them cats on YouTube now where they be set up the mic with the camera and they having an interview and they turn around and throw a balloon at you and they turn back around.
Yeah, that's like Drake been doing that his whole career.
Yeah.
He'll say something slick about you and then next you'll do a song with you and then next joint here, I just did a song with him just to say that I did. You know what I mean? Like, he does that. So, like, they've been throwing jabs at each other for years.
Okay.
Then they didn't think Cole was, like, hard enough to do it. And now, look, this nigga Cole's a problem.
Personally, out of that perceived big three, I feel like I like Cole the best.
I do, too.
Because
I wasn't a Cole fan, really, until some years.
But I feel like his
pen is more relatable.
His palette and his range is a lot. So I feel like, because Dot talks about all of that, you know, he's woke and all that shit, but I feel like Cole can get in that bag too.
Yeah, Dot's woke, but Jermaine has said for the people and for
like
us
Cole.
to understand it.
I like Cole.
Like, I don't need all that intricate shit.
Absolutely.
Like, don't beat me in the head just to tell me 1 + 1 is 2. Don't say 1 times X MC squared minus a 3 carry the 1.
Absolutely.
This is 2.
You need it. You need.
I don't need all of that.
Wikipedia to figure out what's in the
like
bars.
it's just like.
Now I can't appreciate
like,
that.
I
sometimes,
do appreciate it. Like,
but
I was gonna say, like, Loaded Lux to a Sue Surf.
Absolutely.
Like, I want it straight to me, raw, simplified.
Absolutely.
I don't need to think all the time.
Being as though you mentioned Sue Surf.
Free the wave, free cuz. That's my bro.
Are your top 5 Jersey rappers? Not just battle rap, but Jersey rappers, period.
In no order.
In no order. Or you can give it to me in the order.
All right. Stomp.
That's
number 1.
Big
Stomp.
Are we doing? So this is the order.
This is the order. I'm gonna do order.
Big Stomp is number 1.
Yes, Big Stomp is 1. Mike Moolah's number 2.
Number 2.
Number 3, Rambro. Bro.
3 is Rambro.
4, Threat. 5, myself.
Okay.
I'm my own.
Okay.
I gotta be there. And then honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
St. Chris, my little brother St. Chris.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because for the boy, like, and I'm gonna put you on him off cam, and then I'm gonna speak to you about it later.
Yeah, because I'm always looking for the talent
Cole,
that's out here.
Cole's his favorite rapper, so I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you gotta put me on him. And so it's a dope list. I noticed that you didn't have any all-timers on that list. And so speak to that.
Like, don't get me wrong. We grew up in a town that's, crabs in the barrel.
Yeah.
But just some people just live off the past like a quarterback.
Woo. Yeah.
I keep it 100. Like, I ain't got no big bros in this shit. I made me. So all the niggas who had names before, y'all want to still be relevant. Y'all hold y'all name like your whole weight and carry it around. You gotta
put the work in.
Put the show
still do it.
Yeah, like we got one person that throw their weight around, and I don't think he nice. Respectfully, from the golden eras.
From the town. So who we talking about?
Now listen, you'll see. I'm gonna send you a song. You'll see.
There you have it,
You'll
ladies
see,
and gentlemen.
but
I
I'ma
tried
put
to
it-
get to her. He
All
said,
right, well, listen,
you know what I mean? I
listen.
tried to get it
I'll
out
put
of
it.
him,
I'll
but-
put it to you like this, bro. If you watch my Instagram and you see me say all the legends that call themselves legends from the town, holla at me. I want to rap.
Yeah.
Like this this ain't no disrespect, but I want like, yo, let's rap.
Yeah.
Like I got called out by a person. And I'm gonna say this, Chops the Savior.
Okay.
Called me out. He said he'd do verses with me. Then I said, man, I'm not wasting my time. And this is on my live, so we can quote this.
Okay.
It's on my live. It's on my page
I actually
still.
was reaching out. We was trying to get Chops to Savior up here.
Yeah.
We just hadn't gotten
And
it yet,
that's
but-
my man. Like I know his family. I know his family. Like I know his family. I know his wife. His wife and my cousins are great friends.
Yeah.
Like, and with my aunts and all. So we're cool. It's
I
no.
mean, we
it's,
talking about
it's no
musically here.
beef.
Yeah, we talking
so
about
like
musically.
music wise, he all right. To me, he's all right. I respect him. He could rap his ass or he could flow.
Yeah.
But I just, like I feel
So
as
you
though
don't see it.
I respect it, but it's like when he said, now this is what I'm saying. I respect him for putting his work in for the town.
Yeah.
Then when he said, all right, well, you gotta do a verses with me. I said, I'm not doing nothing for free. I said, I just killed your man. He said, yeah, I'll turn it down too if I was you. I said, bro, you live off the pass like a quarterback. What you got online compared to what I got online? That's my man, but it's like,
Yeah.
I got 13 albums online, Joe. I got 13 albums online.
Yeah.
We talking from Bandcamp to iTunes. I have 13 legit projects
you
on.
kind of evolved.
Like
with
I evolved with the
culture.
times.
Yeah.
So it's like if I do a versus, all right, let's not do nothing. We like no old shit. Let's do something. Let's do right now.
And so
Like that's my man. I
feel
fuck with
like-
him. I love him. I fuck with
I
him.
do feel like
But I just feel like I be getting. I
there
be
could
getting
be some
overlooked.
sort of happy medium. So,
Yeah, I just feel like I get overlooked. Like I feel like I get
no,
overlooked.
I understand that, and I respect the chip on your shoulder
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, if you don't think you the nicest motherfucker around, who
Yeah,
gonna think that?
I feel like I get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, I'm not following the route y'all went. Maybe my route different.
Yeah.
Listen, for you to get home, you may take the Parkway. I may take 78. It's still gonna put me in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, yo, don't big me up and then kick me down in the same sentence. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not.
So you feel like
I feel like a lot of
him communication,
like
or not even just specifically
just
him, but,
not just specifically him, just period. Like don't say yo you da 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 then but
yeah,
nah, it's either one or the other.
yeah.
But
And so
I take constructive criticism, but I'm a problem.
But I do feel like
I just know I feel like this. I could rap with anybody that call themselves a legend from the town, and I know I can.
yeah, and I respect that.
I would
shit.
love to put a cipher song together with
But
all of us.
That's what my mind kind of went to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would like to try to organize.
And let me look dead in this camera. I love Chops. If you see it on my TikTok, I say I'm the smaller version of him on one of my joints when I was rapping. I love Chops, but I just know I could rap with him. I know I can.
Yeah.
My name ring bells just like this.
But I honestly feel like, being as though you said that,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I wish that I could put something together to
We
just
can.
have some of the nicest MCs.
We can. I will
Like-
produce it.
And just have everybody just go off then.
I will produce it. Like, just to show I have no hatred towards the predecessors, if that's the word it's called, the people before me. I have no hatred to them. I just want to show them, like, listen, I'm from y'all cloth too.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't think I'm not.
So I understand the fact of doing things online, and then there's being outside participating.
Yeah.
And so how do you assure that you get those looks? Like the Lincoln, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the Lincoln Park Festival and
The
all that
Lincoln
stuff.
Park Festival,
Like,
the 24 hours of
yeah,
peace.
like
What
I'm
do
like
you
me,
feel
like
about-
what I feel as though on me,
Yeah.
I gotta grind a little more for that.
Okay.
Like I got the resources. Like I can pick up the phone call, do it, or hey yo, I want to perform.
Yeah.
Who do I sign? Like where do I sign this up? Where I sign it? I can call.
Yeah.
I got work to perform.
Yeah. So you got shit that's crowd movers.
Yes.
But I think that's very self-aware of yourself to be like, I got more work to do. But what do you feel like is the work that you have to do to be ready for that stage or that spot?
I'm first and foremost, I'm ready for the stage. I'm ready for the spot. Secondly, I just feel as though I like it when I put it in work where niggas be like, yo, you want to perform? I want them to come after me.
Okay.
I don't want to, like, I don't chase. I know how to reach out.
I think I'm going to have to disagree with you only because, yeah, it would be nice to be universally recognized and accepted, but sometimes, you know the old adage, a closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah,
bro.
that's facts. That's facts. And I'm not saying that as you disagreeing. I don't see that as you disagreeing at all. I just see it as I've been there.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I just recognize it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you can be 100% right. And I'm not going to say let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't
I'm not
no
saying,
right or
and
wrong.
I'm not saying none of that.
Yeah.
Because it can be that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very optimistic. I look at things both angles,
Yeah.
and if it lands on it looking like how you said it, then yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
A spade to spade.
And even if you don't want to be the mouthpiece for yourself to reach out to these people, it could benefit you to have someone else speaking up
definitely
on your behalf.
Definitely.
Because I know you're an artistic person. You may not want to be in those loops talking to this person and talking to that person.
But yo, you know what's crazy? I wouldn't mind. I don't mind because I think it's a different side of the rap game that I bring.
Yeah.
Like, everybody with me is independent.
So it's the rap game, but as I get older, it's a business too.
Yes.
And so you are so engulfed in the artistic aspect of it. And I'm not saying that you can't get out there and, you know, network and talk to these people, but sometimes you may need somebody that got your best interest that can go ahead and push the line for you.
Yeah, definitely. I got some peoples that can pull some phone calls.
Because I think that would be a good look.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
I think you need to start putting the visuals to the voice because you got the voice.
Oh,
I told you on one of your posts before, you know what I mean, you had the suit on and shit. I'm like Kingpin. Like, not only from the Spider-Man comics, but your pen. Like, I honestly, I respect your pen. So, you know what I mean, that was what I felt as though you were and what you embodied. And your stature, obviously.
I appreciate that, bro.
I feel like we need to see you out more.
Yeah, and like that's why
that's the next phase.
That's why I'm more in front of the camera, like doing shit like this, and then to freestyling, to just even just going live and like showing people me making beats. Like, I do that.
Absolutely.
Like, I do that. I have no problem with it. Like, my Drop the Mic video, like, that's if you paid attention, I dropped that video twice, 2 different fits.
Yeah.
One I had this hoodie on with some Yeezys in the first one.
Okay.
Then the next video I had this hoodie and some sweatpants on, some green sweats.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got 1,000 views off the first time I dropped it.
Okay. Yeah.
Then when I call up the good homie Hazy Rue, I shot my From the Bottom video.
Oh, so he shot it for you?
Yes.
Hazy,
shout out to Hazy Rue, my man.
Absolutely. Shout out to the bro.
You know, he shot my From the Bottom video going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then when I snippet the shit, like 2,000 plays. You know what I'm saying? Then shout out to my man Arkin. That's my producer / engineer / like brother, musical brother.
Absolutely.
Like him, he's the one that shot the camera video, the drop down mic shit. Him, my man Sanch and Trip, like they behind the scenes with the cameras too.
Okay.
So it's almost like everybody's in-housing now.
Yeah.
And they're definitely dope with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm about to drop a few more freestyle videos. So it's like I got.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you
listen,
the
summertime.
You got to be active. You got to be consistent.
The summertime, I'm on niggas' ass this summer.
And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just in, the digital space of. It's funny that you mentioned Hazy Rule. Like I said, shout out to the bro.
That's my boy. Shout out to my man, him and Sudan.
He did my brother Biko Black, the 40 on Me video.
Yeah. That's
so me personally, you know, I got the cameras, I got the equipment. I'm trying to throw my hat into that circle of filming people
Hey,
videos
listen,
now.
and listen.
And so,
I'm more than willing. We could do a freestyle vid just to get your stuff
but
up.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
listen, bro, I'm not.
You want to do something?
I don't mind.
You
Listen,
got something? You got a location? It got to be on kind of like the days because you know,
bro.
I'm
Listen,
limited on that time.
listen. I'm 3 o'clock down free. Like rapping is nothing.
You just gotta hit me and let me know.
Yeah,
look,
like, but listen,
I got
at
the
this
treatment. This is what I want to
at
do.
the same
like,
time, at the same time, it's a freestyle video, a quick little black and white with certain scenes. I know where listen. I want to do it in front of Newark Tech. That's easy.
Yeah,
That's easy, right there in front of Newark Tech.
yeah.
In the front, on the side, then right down there, right in the middle, like between the gym and them. Like that's easy, bro.
Fire.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm a creative, bro. Like, I know this shit.
And that's what I want to do. Not only with, you know, the Uncontrolled Substance TV, you know, sitting down with people, letting them get their thoughts out, letting them get their
Make sure when
visions
you
out,
get some merch, I need one. I need a shirt for the
Absolutely.
summer.
I definitely want to help people to bring their visions out. You know, my bro Wiss right here, he would love to do skits. I want to help people film their skits.
That's fire.
You know what I
Like,
mean? You want to do a music video. I want to help you bring that vision to life.
Yeah.
I want to help people film their music videos.
bro, listen. And with that skit situation, like, I know a couple people.
Yeah.
Like, respectfully, like, to, like, not even being funny, like, I am Fat Poppy. Like, I know him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I know Kid Problem, the kid that goes around, you know, for the
Exactly,
youth.
on a positive type
like,
of timing.
I know him. Like, I could call him.
So
like, yo, listen.
that's your mission for me. I would like to sit with him.
All right. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could definitely do that.
That would
I'll
be-
definitely do
that would
that.
be
You know what I
fly.
mean?
That would
Like,
be fly.
so it's like, I know, like, he put me in one of his joints.
Yeah.
Shit, ringing like 300.
Oh, you a homegirl. She went to the school too.
It was me, Kid Problem, Darius DK. We was all in the middle of downtown Newark.
Oh,
right on
nah,
Market
so that
Street.
because I felt like I saw you with homegirl. I can't think of her name, but she was like a year under me. I felt like I thought it might have been you, her, and him. But
I was in the bro, cause that was
must
it was
have been mistaken.
downtown Newark. But you know what I mean? Like I know, like, it was dope just to do it for one time. Like, and I told him, I said, listen, I'm not no actor. I'm a rapper. It's a difference.
yeah,
But it was fun. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, it was dope to do it.
yeah,
But, you know, like, more or less, when it comes to this music shit, man, like, I just want to be respected and don't discredit me.
yeah.
Because, like, I understand my path wasn't your path, but my path is my path for a reason. Now I'm here.
We all got our paths, and you know, like you said, man, we here. And so, you know, with that being said, we're going to wind this thing down. But I'm definitely glad that you came through, bro. This was a blast, man.
Listen, bro, it's always fun kicking it with real people, man.
Absolutely,
It's always fun kicking it with real people.
You know,
You know what I mean?
I try to keep that in mind.
Listen, this is Newark Tech right here. You
Absolutely.
looking at alumni.
The Terriers, you heard me?
You feel me? Feel me?
I'm saying you still represent you still seen it, but when you got kicked out, you still was in your exploratories, baby.
Maurice Bishop, he played ball for them.
Yeah.
It was him. They played ball, but Tashawn played.
Exactly, yeah.
I was leaving with them saying, I ain't supposed to. The Applebee's type.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen,
absolutely.
you had fun. That's all. It was life learning experience.
Hey, that's where it's like how what LeBron say? He had to go to Miami to learn how to be a man and motherfucking grow up. Shit, Tech was cool, man. Word. Yeah, that was dope.
That's right. Yo, listen, bro. I met Stomp when he was in West Kenny.
Okay.
He was in Kenny. My man Muquan brought him over there to me.
So y'all go back.
So yeah, like, I know
bars.
Stomp with the cornrows. Yes, Stomp with the cornrows. Like, nigga came upstairs, said, I heard you made beats. I'm like, yeah. I rap
what's
too.
up,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I played a beat. Bro,
Yeah. We've been trying to connect with bro to get, you know what I mean, bro through here. I also shout out to Reek the Kid. You know what I mean? We gonna make that happen. And so
Listen.
definitely looking forward to that, man.
Listen, I got the bat phone. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I got the bat phone. I'm a little plug myself. So
Hey man, I'm saying, man, we tapped in now. We locked in.
hey, listen,
You been had the number. You know what I mean?
Say no
you
more,
know, don't
man.
be no stranger and shit.
I
man.
can't be a stranger, man. I still owe you and a couple niggas some bars, man. Yeah, I don't forget those ciphers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
man, I'm
yeah,
trying to be
I
behind the camera.
I don't hold
He trying to
grudges.
put me back in the booth, so we'll
Hey,
see.
nah,
man.
listen, man. Him and his brother, Old Doe. I need a verse from
I tell
Biko
you
Black and I
Cause
need
you
a
ain't gonna keep calling me out, bro. So set up the session, man. You know where my availability is. Set it up. I'm gonna come down there. I got some bars
bro,
for you.
listen.
We gonna put it together.
How about I just send you the beat and I'll see you next Tuesday?
Woo! So he trying to
I
lock
don't got
me in.
I ain't got nothing to say. It's at my house, so
Send me the beat.
man, this gonna be fun.
Send me the beat, man.
It's gonna
God
be fun.
damn. You
I'm
see-
about to get her
Ladies
back.
and gentlemen, you see
yeah, you
what I
see
do
it.
all in the name of content,
You
man.
see what I do?
I'm trying to be behind the camera. Man.
Hey, listen, I'm about to blow the dust off his jersey. He used to be dunking on niggas and all that back at school. I'm blowing dust off his jersey.
Hey, yo.
Bring that old purple and white
Yeah,
Terriers jersey out.
We gonna get busy, and that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, man.
man.
But I
Listen, it's
definitely
all love.
appreciate it.
I love, like, everybody I spoke about, man, in my interview, I love them. You know what I mean? Because I got great respect for them. Like I said, Chop, Stomp, Moolah, everybody I got love for.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Even this guy right here, man. This guy right here. I got love for him
Hey,
because he.
man, how could you not love Joe?
Yeah, yo,
man?
you know what's crazy? Joe's the same man in high school, so I gotta be 1,000. He always been cool with me, took me under the wing. Listen,
Hey,
man,
What
cool
I said
dude.
earlier in this joint, you know what I mean? Although I might have been a little more of an asshole when I was younger, but what I said earlier was it costs nothing to be nice to people.
Yeah,
You never know how far that can go with somebody. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And
And
look,
so
man, like
that's what
this is years of
that's-
friendship.
That's what I ask you guys out there. Just be nice to somebody. I know everybody tough and want a mean mug and got the blicky on them. I know y'all got the blicky on you, but just try to be nice. You know what I mean?
listen.
Be nice. Just try it.
That's so many imaginary ops. I can't fathom it. Well, you
Absolutely.
Know, listen, man. I appreciate this interview.
This was a blast, man. I really do enjoy your company. I enjoy the conversation, and we got to do this again. I salute you, and once again, give them your socials.
Hey, listen, man. I'm Stress973 on Instagram. I am not IAM. I gotta say it because a lot of people like, what's your name? IAM, and it's not that. It's I'm like I am. I am Stress973 on Instagram. On Facebook, Tyree Stress Williams. On Twitter, Stress973. On TikTok, Stress973. You know what I mean? You need the email. You want some beats or something, man? Stress314 at iCloud. Stress314 at iCloud.com. Email me if you want some beats. You want to collab, whatever, man. Like, listen, let's work. I'm just trying to get my name known and have a legacy out through the town. You feel me?
That's what's up.